Christmas. Christmas is celebrated to remember the birth of Jesus Christ. The name Christmas comes from the Old English Mass of Christ or Christus Missi. His birth date is unknown because there is little information about his early life. There is disagreement among scholars on when Jesus was born. Christians celebrate Jesus' birthday on December 25th. Orthodox Christians celebrate Christmas Day on or near January 7th. Christmas in the Gospels. Christmas celebrates the birth of Jesus. The story of how this happened is told in the part of the Bible known as the Gospels. There are four Gospels telling the life of Jesus. The Gospel of Luke tells the most about his birth, and the Gospel of Matthew tells another part of the story. The Gospel of John says that Jesus came from God to bring his word or message to all people. The Gospel says that many years before Jesus' birth, prophets had told a promise to the Jewish people that God would send them a Messiah. Christians believe that the promised Messiah was Jesus. His mother was a young woman called Mary who was engaged but not yet married to a carpenter called Joseph. Joseph found out that Mary was pregnant and was upset. He was wondering what he should do when an angel came from God to tell him that the baby was the Holy One. At this time, the Middle East was ruled by the Romans. An order came that all people had to travel back to their hometown to put their names on the taxation list. Joseph took his new wife to Bethlehem. There was nowhere for them to stay except a stable where the animals lived. This is where the baby was born. Joseph called him Jesus, as the angel had said. On the night he was born, angels told some shepherds in the fields. Other visitors were some wise men who saw a new star in the sky and followed it, until they found the house where the family was now living and gave young child expensive gifts. Christmas celebrations. The first recorded Christmas celebration was in Rome on December 25, 336 AD. During the time of Roman Emperor Constantine, he made Christianity a legal religion and built some of Rome's oldest churches. Later, during the Protestant Reformation, the Puritans banned Christmas in England in 17th century. From 1659 to 1681, the celebration of Christmas was outlawed in Boston, and lawbreakers were fined 5 shillings. In the early 19th century, Christmas was reconceived by Washington Irving, Charles Dickens, and other authors as a holiday emphasizing family, children, kind-heartedness, gift-giving, and Santa Claus. It was restored as a legal holiday in 1660. Many of the new denominations, including the Anglican Church and Lutheran Church, continued to celebrate Christmas. In 1629, the Anglican poet John Milton penned, "On the morning of Christ's nativity," a poem that has since been read by many during Christmas time. In 1843, Charles Dickens wrote the novel A Christmas Carol, which helped to revive the spirit of Christmas and seasonal merriment. A prominent phrase from the tale, "Merry Christmas," was popularized following the appearance of the story. In 1843, the first commercial Christmas card was produced by Sir Henry Cole. In Britain, the Christmas tree was introduced in the early 19th century, following the personal union with the Kingdom of Hanover by Charlotte of Mecklenburg, wife of King George III. Christmas was declared a federal holiday in the United States on June 26, 1870. The first use of the term Christmas tree in English was in 1835. In 1856, Franklin Pierce, the 14th President of the United States, was the first president to place a Christmas tree in the White House. Martin Luther is credited with the idea of lights on Christmas trees. The season is nowadays remembered by the song The 12 Days of Christmas. William Shakespeare wrote a play to be performed as a part of the celebration called Twelfth Night. Christmas reminds us the importance of giving and sharing with friends and family. Wishing you and your family peace, health, happiness, and prosperity in the coming year. Merry Christmas.